everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Erica. Thanks for checking out this video. Today we are going to review Birthday Mermaid by Erikathegoober and Diamond Art Club, which you can see right here in front of us. This is a 22 inch by 28 inch or 55.6 centimeter by 70.7 centimeter round diamond painting. It has 56 colors, and this one took me right at 2 weeks to complete. So what I would say is that this diamond painting is not at all like what I usually do. I tend to like landscapes and diamond paintings with maybe animals, but certainly not people, and certainly not kind of this cutesy mermaid on top of the cake. So keep that in mind when I talk about this diamond painting, because this is probably, actually I know, if I can show you, this is her face. This is the first face I've ever done, like full-on face, in any diamond painting that I've done. I've been diamond painting for just about a year. So I bought this kit because I was trying to branch out. I didn't want to limit myself and say, I don't like to diamond paint people. I don't like to diamond paint cutesy things. I did a whole video on things I don't like and do like in diamond painting, and this one violates many of those rules. Let's talk about the things that I did like about this diamond painting. I liked working on these cream puffs or icing, whatever it is on the top of the cake here. For whatever reason, I enjoyed that part of it. I tend to like working on these kind of lines that you can see, like right here, right here, right here, these kind of pink lines, and then filling in. So I liked that part. I also liked the confetti in her lower half here, like all these different colors. I tend to like confetti. I also enjoyed her top here, all the confetti in that. And I actually think that they did a great job of rendering her face. That's one of the things that makes me nervous about diamond painting anything with a face, because sometimes it just looks bizarre because the rendering's not correct, and it looks just weird. I also don't like when there's like a ton of blush or things like that, but I thought this one turned out cute. Now, what are some things that I didn't like as much about this particular diamond painting? All right, let's zoom in a little bit. First, look at all this color blocking. So like this whole area, besides these little sprinkles in here, is all blue color blocking. It's a lot. I like confetti more than I like color blocking. I was trying to stay really neat with this. I was doing checkerboard method for quite some time of it, but to be honest, by the time I got to the end, I was just doing like 9 placer because I was so sick of it. Now, this is not all the same color in here. There are about 4 different colors of blue, which there was quite a bit of, that made up those sections. One of the blues that was probably my favorite color was this fairy dust, and this was I'm so blind, maybe I can see it on here, I think it says 3811, but don't quote me on that because I cannot see. Let me just hold this here, that'll make it easier. You all can see what it is. And it was that down arrow. So there were 2 full bags of this, and I have almost a whole bottle left. I'm gonna save this one because I thought this was really pretty. Let me find some places where it was. Like I said, it was in the blue, but it was this iridescent. You can actually see this iridescent portion of the diamond painting. And we all have been talking about in the comments that, you know, sometimes fairy dusts are fun to work with, but you don't see them so much. Where am I going here? You don't see them so much in the actual diamond painting. But I think in this one, you actually did. Like, it actually does make an impact, and it's shiny. And I don't know if it's not coming through as well on camera as it does to my eye, but I mean, I can easily see where all those fairy dust kind of aqua colors are, and they do stand out. We also had And this is one of the reasons I bought this kit, and I've talked about it in a couple other videos now. A frosted diamond. It was this green color. And this one is, I call this the filling station or gas station symbol. To me, it looks like a gas pump. And this one was, let's see, again, I can't read without my glasses. I think M3818, and it's just kind of a, we've talked about this before, but they're just kind of like dull, right? They're dull, not shimmering diamond painting drills. And I thought that was something I just wanted to see what it was like. I'm not a fan. I've showed it in this before, but in case you haven't seen the other videos, a lot of this green is here in her tail area. So like right here, 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 here. And it just looks dull against all these other sparkling diamonds, in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure if Diamond Art Club is continuing to use the frosted diamonds in a bunch of new kits. I haven't noticed any, but I also haven't purchased any new releases lately, partly because first, I was not buying any because I was about to move across the country. And then secondly, since I've been up here, I just haven't seen any diamond painting kits that have been new releases that I wanted to try. They just didn't pique my interest. So is Diamond Art Club continuing to expand the use of these frosted drills, or they're not? I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. Is that a missing drill? No, it's not. I have to look at that later. It looks a little weird there. I'm not sure why. But yeah, frosted diamonds are not a reason for me to buy a diamond painting. Now, I was thinking Beachcomber's Bounty would look good with this because to me it looks like sea glass. So I could see if you're working on that kit using the frosted diamonds to depict sea glass that's in a kit like that. But that's about all I can think of where I believe that would be a good looking type of enhancement drill to use in a kit. I don't have any plans to use anytime soon. What did I not love about this diamond painting other than the color blocking? The way that I worked on this diamond painting was I started at the bottom right and I went up line by line until I got to about here. No, about here, and then I flipped it over and started at the top and came down because I didn't want to have just only this background, which I knew I was going to find boring to work on. So I started down here at the bottom, and I thought I was really going to enjoy this portion right here, which is her tail. I even thought about doing some enhancements, but I did not. I didn't do any enhancements at all in this particular kit. I just did the diamond painting as it was shown, and I did not love this bottom part. This is not anything to do with the rendering. It just has to do with the artwork. I mean, I do really like the artwork, but you know, it's just my personal preference. But I wish there would have been more of this confetti throughout the whole cake, because if you can see, the mermaid's tail is kind of translucent, so you're still able to see the cake behind here and the frosting dripping down. So I would have liked to have had more of the confetti in this bottom part of the cake. To me, this bottom part got pretty boring. And like I said, this top part with all the color blocking got pretty boring. If you are a fan of color blocking, you would probably really like this kit. I am not the biggest fan of color blocking in these large portions, so that took away some from my enjoyment of the kit. However, I will say that I did have a lot of fun with this diamond painting. I really liked all these little sprinkles up here. I love cakes, that probably helped things. I liked her little cherry earrings, even though they're super cutesy. And I like the little icing puffs on her head and even her pink hair. These are not things that are normally my jam, people. But I did enjoy working on this one. I'm glad that I tried something that was different for me. I'm actually ordered a few more things that should be different as well that you'll see coming up. But overall, I do recommend this kit. This is not a diamond painting that I've seen a lot of reviews on or a lot of people that have done it. When I ordered this one, there was a notification that said it was going to take several weeks to ship. And so for that reason, I'm wondering if it wasn't a situation where less people ordered it because of that. I actually had to email Diamond Art Club after about 3 weeks, I think, to say, hey, you know, this said it was going to be shipping on such and such a date. It's been a week past that. Are there any updates? And then they kind of instantaneously shipped it to me. So I'm excited that I did this one because I haven't seen a lot of people do it. I did enjoy it. And I learned that I did not hate doing a cutesy mermaid, right? That wasn't the part of this diamond painting I didn't enjoy. But I also learned that maybe if there's a ton of color blocking, which I kind of knew, to be honest, that I should probably really think hard about a particular diamond painting before I do it. So that's the review. Thanks for checking it out. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back with another video. I put them out on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 11 o'clock Eastern. So until then, happy diamond painting, everyone.